So, what I just realized as we look at our lists of what to do, they're just topics to start with.
Yeah, and then we just go off somewhere else.
And then we just, yeah, my
we
goodness.
start going off the rails.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening.
Good
and
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome back to the Initial Out podcast.
I'm Girard.
I'm Jasper. I'm gonna turn up our
I'm here with my coffee again.
yeah, he's here
But
with
this
the coffee.
time, it's specifically Nespresso, the green kind, because I don't know what the actual flavor is. And then I mixed it with Bailey's. So, we'll see how that goes.
I haven't drunk anything today.
Unfortunate for you.
I don't like to drink.
Hmm?
I don't like to.
You know what? Actually, we can talk about alcohol.
Yeah, I don't really like to drink because well, I get Asian glow.
Oh, you actually do?
I do.
I don't.
I get like if
I'm
you,
just
you
built
can
different.
tell you can tell when I've been drinking,
Mhm.
basically because like my face will just go flush.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Me, unfortunately, I drink because it calms me down.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this, and you said it helps you sleep.
It really does.
And that's a bad sign because if you're starting to depend on it to help you sleep, then that's when you recognize that it's an addiction.
That is true. Oh,
Right.
you know what? Oh, we didn't switch. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to switch.
Well, we
Switch
switched
spots.
shirts. You switched shirts.
I did switch shirts.
Yeah.
I am Virginity Rocks.
Yeah. Can you tell what's different about Girard this week? Comment down below.
Why? Oh my goodness.
And if you get it wrong, he's gonna
wrong answers only, Reddit thing.
Yeah, he's gonna come after you and be in your closet.
With this.
Yes. He's gonna tell you all the good things about virginity.
You can tell I haven't worn it in so long because
It's so wrinkled.
I'm so scared to wear this at school in general, especially at the U of A.
Well, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You walk into class.
Walking in class with this.
You used to wear that in high school, though.
I used to.
Yeah.
It's a Catholic school too, so I don't
Yeah.
think the reception on this one was pretty good.
Oh
so-
no, the kids understood it.
the kid understood it. It was
The
really
kids
fun.
being.
It was really
us.
funny for them,
Yeah.
but I don't. Now it's no, not anymore. I feel like this was a waste of $40.
That was 40
Yeah,
bucks.
this was $40.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Damn.
unfortunately spent a lot on this shirt, but you
That
can
is
tell
unfortunate.
that it's smaller now because I did get bigger, like horizontally. I did get bigger horizontally, but
We
also
all have.
yeah.
Pandemic changed us.
Pandemic. You know
I
what?
used
What
to
did
have,
you
like,
do
a
during
six-pack.
pandemic? We didn't see each other during the
We
pandemic.
all obviously.
Clearly, but
Clearly.
what were you doing?
What did I do? I do not remember.
Me neither.
Because like during the pandemic, everything just became a blur. Like days in and days out, they just all melded together. I played a lot of Genshin.
Ooh, you played a lot of Genshin
Well, like
Impact?
when Genshin came out, I played a lot of Genshin. Like for the first month, I was on Genshin for about 6 or 7 hours a day.
Really? I tried.
Yeah.
I tried getting into it, but I was like, wait, this is another gotcha.
Yeah.
And it just I didn't want to get into it because at the time I was still playing Honkai Impact.
The
The
third.
Honkai Third Impact.
Yeah.
That's exactly how we're supposed to say it. Apparently,
Mm.
Honkai Third Impact, not
Third
Honkai Impact.
You got me
Third.
into that game,
But you're not playing.
but I
anymore.
don't play it anymore.
Yeah, I stopped playing because I noticed there was like more and more characters that any beginner wouldn't know where to start.
Do you know who my favorite character was from Honkai Impact?
No, we
It
never
was,
talked about it.
what was it? Seal?
Seele?
Yeah, Seele.
Some people say Seely. I'm like
Seele?
like Seely
'Cause, like,
mattress?
No, when when she says her name in katakana, it's like Seele.
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 So it's supposed to so it's like Evangelion Seele.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Seele.
Seele.
But some people say Seely, like
Well,
or
it's Seele. Right? So people,
I think it's the idea. Seele is spelled in a way that you have to separate both e's because it's how did you spell it already?
Seele.
Right? You're supposed to split the two e's together, so it goes Seele, Seele.
Mm. Yeah.
But it's such an odd name, honest. But I really, if I do grow up, I would love to name my child Seele.
That's a unique name.
It would be such a
That's actually a pretty good name.
Yeah.
But they're gonna get bullied.
She will. She
Hey,
will.
Seal! Hey, Seal!
Yeah, people will
Were you
only
named after a seal?
people will only love that name once she's probably
are you
like
a
17,
Are
right?
you a Pokemon?
Like 17 around
Yeah, and they
year.
actually get like how they're supposed to say it.
Yeah, it would
Sele.
be. Yeah, it's like a 17-year
Yeah.
investment
You
to
should just make
actually
it. You should
knowing
just
the
make
name.
it like just make it katakana, just like Sere.
Oh, you know what? Recently, speaking of names, so I usually go by Girard, right? But
Mhm.
for some reason, at my workplace, there is many people, like many foreign people of different ethnicities, right?
Right.
So I just tell them my other name, which is Emerson. And
That's your middle name.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
that's my second. That's my first after Girard. So it's Emerson Girard.
Oh.
Yeah. But I notice I have them use Emerson more often
Uh-huh.
because Gerard, because some people say it as Gerard or Gerald, with like the one with the E.
Yeah.
right?
Why? Why?
But I say
you
Gerard.
say Gerard.
Yeah.
How do
that's
you
the
say
thing.
Gerald? Or
They don't actually try. So I just say Emerson's my name
Yeah.
because it is technically,
Right.
and it is just better because I'm the only Emerson in the workforce there, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that uniqueness out of it.
Yeah. I mean, my name's kind of unique.
Not
Named
kind of. It is unique.
Yeah. I'm
There,
named
I
after-
don't know anyone else.
I'm not named
yet
after the town.
that
by
is
the way.
named Jasper.
I am not named after the town. I am named after my dad. Who's not named after the town.
Mhm.
He's named that because that's what his name was given to him.
Right.
But
I
I'm
think,
technically a junior, so that's why.
Did you put Junior on yours?
No, no.
My parents were debating whether they should put Junior or not.
Oh really? But they
they
just-
didn't.
They call me JJ, but in short they call me J. So I have like two nicknames in my family. So there's JJ for Jasper Jr.,
Yeah.
which people would more often think that if they were gonna name someone their junior, they're just gonna call him like JR,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's more common instead of like
JR,
the
yeah.
alliteration of JJ,
Yeah.
and it just sounds a little more awkward to say JJ.
Mm-hmm.
But so that's why they just say like J.
I would find it so hard to adjust it to call you JR because I haven't had a friend whose name can be pronounced with two letters like AJ or JR.
Yeah.
Those things.
Some of my friends like
No.
they call me J, like because it's like a little easier for them.
For me, I got used to your Jasper.
Yeah.
So
Some people are just too used
Yeah.
to Jasper, and then like other people just transition to J.
Emerson is like when people treat me more professionally than they should. And yeah, like Gerard.
Because like you can't
Not really.
nickname Gerard.
No, you can't. You can't.
No.
I mean, technically, it's Geraldine's my unfortunate other nickname. Geraldine is.
Well,
my
that's
nickname.
your Instagram.
That's why they say Gerald.
Yeah.
So I purposely mislead them
Mm-hmm.
by doing so.
So like,
But
did you
it's
get
okay.
like people like substitute teachers saying your name wrong and during class?
No, not really.
No.
No, they can read, but sometimes they don't.
No.
They really don't. No, I know they don't do it on purpose. It's impossible that they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's just
you know,
hard.
You know what we did for like our science class in high school?
Mm.
Me and my friends had this thing where we would just go up for each other. So if there was a test, we'd go up and get the other person's papers, and then we go back and we give it to them. And then whenever we do like the roll call, so if they're not here, we're like here, and then
It's good.
They do it for us too.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny.
But it's a good thing. Where was I? Oh no, dude, that thing is hitting. Good night, dogs.
Oh,
Good
jeez.
night.
Oh no, you're off the rails already.
Yeah, but as long as I can balance it with water, this is water,
It's not vodka.
not vodka.
We can
Dude,
get a
I
lighter.
can't straight up. I got that reference. I got that reference. I got that reference.
I love that anime, dude. If
Gran-
you don't know what we're talking about, we're
Gran
talking about
Blue.
Grand Blue.
So fucking
Funniest
good.
shit ever. They don't need a second season because I read the manga and it doesn't get good anymore. It's it's all good. in
I'd
the
say
first season.
Grand Blue is one of the few animes that Jasper recommended to me that is actually so funny that you can watch it over
You
and
can watch
over
it
and the
over and
jokes
over.
don't get boring.
Yeah.
right? The comedy is just so well made
It's so well
that
made.
you don't have there. I have no complaints with it. Grand Blue is
No.
good, goated.
Just don't continue it because it gets very stale. Like
Oh.
he like ran out of kind of funny things. Like when I like started reading the manga for Grand Blue,
Mm.
I didn't really like enjoy it as much as like I did with the anime. Maybe it's because of the voice acting and you know.
Usually, well, usually the first season is always the best because that's when the ideas were freshest.
Right, yeah.
The moment that it becomes a job is when you have to continue it, right?
Uh-huh.
Like for example, One Piece. It's still, to me, it's still really good.
Yeah.
Some people have said, "Oh, it's fallen off," but then again, it becomes more of a personal opinion than an actual fact, right? For the author, they probably think it's still really good, and I believe it.
I
It's
saw
still pretty good.
that the One Piece live action got
Ass.
like an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, and like
But I find it to be ass
because you have
because it's live action.
it's a live action.
Usually when it's when there's an anime adaptation. No,
But for like
live action.
Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes is like the overall general audience score. For a
Mhm.
live action to get 80%,
That's actually pretty.
that's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
And like the even the direct, because like the Oda himself like oversaw like
He
the
did.
Whole, he oversaw the whole entire like
that's
production.
good.
So he's happy with it.
Okay, if
And-
he's
and,
happy,
and with
everyone
the state
should
of where
be.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
obviously people will be put off because it's a lot about things about animation is taking away from reality. So when you put something in real life, IRL live action, it
Mhm.
takes away that fantasy portion of it, right?
And it does, yeah.
Like that escapism almost.
Mhm.
It takes away a little bit from it.
I'd say anime is this medium that there are things that you can learn from it,
Mm-hmm.
right? But when it's turned into a different medium, like for example, like actually live action,
Yeah.
the meaning sort of disappears because there's this idea that white people touch this thing, so
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Like that Dragon Ball live action.
I haven't watched
I
any
watched it for
live
some reason. I
action.
enjoyed it when I was a kid,
I
but
haven't
now
watched-
it's like
Now that I think, I haven't watched any live action anime before.
oh yeah, you're not missing out. Don't
No,
Don't-
no.
You're not missing out.
Oh wait, no, I did. Okay, hold on. There is
Mm.
one live action that is really good. It is the Japanese version of Death Note.
Oh really?
Yeah, I watched it on Crunchyroll, and it's actually pretty decent. Like, in terms, because it follows.
How about the next Netflix version?
No. The Japanese
The actual
live
Japanese.
action version of Death Note is actually, it's very much like how the anime is, just in a real life setting. Like the characters are believable. They don't deter from anything that the original manga/anime set out.
Mhm.
They just make it with real people.
That's good.
It's good. It's good.
There's
'cause,
no
like,
mascots whatsoever.
no. I honestly
That's
the,
good. For me,
uh,
I'd probably watch it.
even like Ryuk looked really good. I need to search if this is.
Oh,
if
you know
I'm,
what
like,
we could do?
misremembering.
We
like,
could technically just search up stuff as we go.
we could
right?
Crunchyroll.
but we have to
version
explain also. See,
of
we're learning.
Death
We're
Note.
learning. We're learning. Now we're looking at the Death Note
Oh wait,
thing.
hold on. Let's go to images.
Hmm.
Where's the live action?
I think that's the one there.
Yeah,
Oh wow!
yeah. It actually. Let's see if we can find.
Why is there a picture of Gojo there? You know what? Jujutsu Kaisen is everywhere. I'm like so tired of it, honestly, because yeah, the animation's great, but I don't think it's.
I'm pretty
you
sure
know,
that's a good. It looks exactly how it would in the anime.
Oh yeah, it does.
And it looks
the
even-
anime is the one at the bottom.
Yeah, it looks even better than the one that fucking Netflix used.
Right. The Netflix was more of an. It's more inclusive.
That's not it. Where is it?
Oh, there's a 2017 film. Death Note has been manipulated so many times.
2016 film? What the heck?
Yeah, there was a film of it.
There's
yeah.
a film?
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to see a decent live action adaptation, watch the Death Note one. It's very good.
Okay.
There was a little phase where like Crunchyroll had this drama section
Mhm.
where real life they took drama shows from real life
Mhm.
and then they just uploaded to Crunchyroll. I watched another one called Switch Girl, and it's basically like what's that one anime? It's the one where she tries to look. It's like Imoto Umaru-chan, but in a better way where it's not annoying as It's not as annoying as Umaru.
I hate Umaru.
I don't like Umaru, but yeah, it's Switch Girl. So like, out of
What do you mean by
Out of the
switch? What's the story?
out of the public eye, she's like this. She dresses up
Oh.
as like dopey, like basically pajama clothes.
Mhm.
But when she goes to school, she like does all her makeup. She looks pretty. She dolls up. But
Huh.
when she's at home, she just looks like a completely like different person.
Huh.
Yeah. It's honestly, it's a worth a watch. I think it's worth a watch.
It's worth a watch.
It's worth a watch.
Because what I'm scared of is actually getting invested to it, and I have no time to do other things.
It's not that much of a time sink, honestly. It's like 12 episodes. So like
Oh,
24.
really?
It follows like the normal conventional anime episode
Mm-hmm.
format, so it's really not a bad like watch or decent time sink.
Okay. Go watch Switch Girl
Switch Girl and the live action Death Note anime.
and live action Death.
Death
No,
Note, yeah.
I was about to say live action Death.
Live
anime.
action Death anime. No.
My train of thought disappeared there. Holy. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about finance really quick. You know, because
Okay.
yes,
I got
clearly we're two different people.
fucked by the fucking CRA.
I know.
No, because yeah, I obviously you heard this all last week. I bought a PS5
Mhm.
and I love it. I haven't used it as much as I should, but I love it, and I got it just so I can play Spider-Man when Spider-Man comes out.
And then and then that's it.
And that was $700. And then the next day, because like I got it on my birthday, which was August 28th.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and then I got paid on September 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Or August 31st, whatever. It's bi-weekly, but whenever I get paid. On August 30th,
Yeah.
I got a letter from the CRA saying that they had to reassess my taxes and that I have to pay $678 by August
Damn, man.
31st.
That's actually
Or else it's gonna gain
so
interest.
sad.
So, yeah.
My goodness. It's like
That's great
It's like when I got my
timing.
ticket, my $700 ticket. My goodness.
Yeah.
I'm you know what? All I could do about it is laugh on that ticket because I can't do anything about it anymore, unfortunately, but it's still there. But you know what? Let's manifest that Arma Kraton 8SEXB.
I'm gonna manifest.
RTR.
I'm gonna manifest.
So many letters.
manifest 50K right now.
But speaking of finances, because yeah, clearly we're two different people. But what do you think is a
What
good
do you mean? We're both
financial?
Filipino.
I know, but what do you think is a good? Let's say you have 3K, right? Just 3K.
Mm.
What do you think is a good buy for you, regardless of what your parents say?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're like, it depends on what you're doing in the sense of, are you doing a hobby? Is it for work? Right? Because like my camera, my brand new technically brand new. But
Is it
it's
the Best Buy
it's
open
a
box?
2020 model or
It's
like
still new, technically.
okay, for people who know or who want to know, it's the Sony ZV-1F, which is
Did Linus?
no.
Did
I just did like
not-
my own research. It's the best budget camera on market right now,
Mhm.
and it's pretty damn good. Like compared to the GoPro that we use for like most of the
the
vlogs before.
First, yeah.
It's like levels above that. It's so much better, so much more light exposure. Like it's just better in every single way. This was like $650,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I think that's a good investment because I'm like, how my parents say it is, if you're gonna buy it, you should use it.
Right.
If you buy
that's
it,
the
you
thing.
need to use it,
I'm
right?
gonna use the RC car. It's not technically it's yes. I'm look. It buying an RC car is like, here's how you should prepare to buy an RC car. Burn $200. If you don't feel anything by burning that $200, it's fine for you to start the hobby.
Dog, I feel something when I burn $10.
Yeah. So because at the end of the day, they're all consumables, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the point of consumables is for you to consume it, at the same time enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
Eventually, yes, it will get old,
Mm-hmm.
but because we had good fun in it, right?
And then it'll become antique.
Oh yeah,
And
it
then
will become.
In
antique.
some case, it'll just go up in price.
Yeah, but no, that not for technology. I'd say
Well, like
because
Tom.
technology for me, like they update it every single year.
Right.
So buying an expensive PC now, yes, it will last you for a good 10 years. Like a Core i9, for example.
Yeah.
That's 9 years worth.
Yeah.
I look at the 3579
Mm-hmm.
as the amount of years that it can last before you can definitely say, damn, this is slow.
Mm.
So I'm fine with buying a Ryzen 5 or Core i5
Yeah.
because it'll last me 5 years and it's good enough for my use case.
Mm-hmm.
An RC car, yeah, it's gonna last however much years, so long as the
It's
support
gonna
is there.
last however long you take care of it.
Yes.
And if you don't mess it up within like the first month.
God, people jump their stuff 20, 30 feet. Me, I'm just gonna drive it on road. That's it. So most of my worries are in the drivetrain, which is also indestructible based on what I've researched on it.
How is it indestructible?
Oh, like not indestructible, but it lasts so many runs that buying a new one
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't hurt you.
Mm.
It doesn't hurt your wallet to buy a new drivetrain system for it. And so, yeah. Why you notice does your parents tell you to save?
Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
right?
They do. They do. Of course
All
they
of
do.
all of us, all
right?
of them do.
Especially when they were like, when I was like, oh, yeah, I don't have no money because I bought my PS5. And then fucking,
But you have savings?
no, that was my savings.
Oh my giddy aunt.
So yeah, I had
you-
to borrow some from like my parents, and then obviously I paid them back immediately after once I got paid. So
Are you-
it's not that.
So
big,
you're
but, like,
telling me I'm more actually financially stable? I'm
Yes,
actually
you are.
financially
You may-
stable than somebody else?
Yes, you are. My
Holy
brother's more
shit.
financially stable than me. I.
But you know what? I don't blame you. Because it's fine for you to enjoy what you have now.
Mm,
And if you're doing good right now, it's all right. It's technically just all right to enjoy what you have
I'm
right
so
now.
glad I don't. I'm not on my own right now.
Yeah.
I'm still living.
Enjoy it while
I'm
you're
still living
here.
at my parents' place. Like if I had to pay rent.
No, and it's financially smarter
Yeah.
these recent years
definitely.
to stay at your parents' house.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm planning. That's why I'm not really worried. I should be, but not as much as I expect it to be.
Yeah, because like how long does it take for you to get to work?
10 minutes.
Exactly.
It's so convenient.
Exactly.
It's so
Right?
convenient.
The only reason why I don't move out is because it's convenient for me where I am right now at my parents' house. Because I'm 10 minutes, like 15 minutes away from the mall, 15 minutes away from the school I coach at, 10 minutes away from work,
Right?
and it's in a good neighborhood. I'm with people I know and like family, right? Like it makes sense in a whole lot of ways, right?
Just to just stay.
To just stay.
And your parents are not worrying about what you're doing
No.
because they literally have access to you,
Yeah.
right? Quick access. And
Yeah.
it's helped for them too.
Yeah. Like if I were to move out,
So why can't I buy that RC car?
if I were
Why?
if I were to move out, I'd want to be close still. Like
Yeah.
I'm not moving across the city, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it doesn't make sense.
No, right now with recent house prices,
Even
oh my
apartments,
goodness.
dude.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my
Oh
goodness.
god, I
It
saw
is so expensive.
Okay, I saw this fucking there's this Instagram reel that I saw recently
Hmm.
where, if for people who know, Hastings Street in Vancouver is Skid Row. And there was this like page that told us about a apartment on Hastings Street,
Yeah.
and it's like there's the entrance, there's your living room, kitchen, and then there's like your bed space. $2,000.
Holy shit.
$2,000 for a shoe closet.
No, I haven't sent you this yet, but
$2,000 for a shoe
there's,
closet.
There's a BC there's a house from
Houses
BC.
in BC are
no, Ontario.
absurd.
Sorry, it's burnt. Okay. You didn't see the price yet, but how much do you think this is?
I saw the price. It's like $400,000.
Yeah,
That is not
400 grand for a house that is
$400,000,
burnt
bud.
down. You're paying for the land, technically.
Yeah.
Not the house that's on it.
Yeah.
It's the land space. So, you know what? Let's say, clearly we're in Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna get a new house here, I would suggest actually buying a brand new house. Let's say,
Yes.
right where we are right now, up until my neighborhood,
Yes.
right? That's good enough because houses right now, they're electric car ready
Mm-hmm.
for 500.
Yeah.
That's really not bad. That's a single.
I
That's
don't
detached.
Think, I don't think the world's ready for electrified cars.
No,
I'm just
I don't think so
saying.
yet either.
Because like they're trying to make a portion of the populace of cars.
The range sucks still.
Yeah, of cars
And it still sucks during
to
winter.
be a certain percentage by 2025. Right?
And gas is getting expensive too.
Yeah, like isn't it, are they like saying that 75% of cars on the road by 20 something
By 2030 exactly.
2030 will be electric? Like what, 75%?
75%. That's difficult considering people don't
So
want to invest
right now
in
it's
electric
2023, right? When was the first electric vehicle? Like
Not the first,
Not,
but first production?
first
I'm assuming
production,
Tesla Roadster.
It's not a Tesla vehicle,
No?
because it's definitely not like.
General Motors usually start stuff.
First, the electric car in the United States was developed in 1890. But like modern.
Oh, William Morrison of Dim One? Oh, cool.
Modern electric vehicle.
That's Moderna. We're not checking.
1996, EV1. First mass-produced, purpose-built modern electric car.
But definitely their issue was range.
From GM.
Definitely their issue was range.
Yeah,
And it's
because
still an issue right now.
electric vehicles are meant to be for cities. They're not meant to be cross-country.
Yeah,
like,
unfortunately.
like RVs, you know.
Yeah, if you're going cross country,
Unless
you know.
like they implement, like this is my idea. Like
Alberta's not ready for it either.
no. Like solar panels built
That's
into
great.
built into the sunroof, or like the headlining, or even somehow into like the paint itself.
Something that
Something that
extends range.
Right, because for
Unpopular today.
for some electric vehicles I see and like I work with, because I am a technician. I work on vehicles. I'm a first year apprentice. I noticed that when you drive an electric vehicle, when you can't coast. You can like if you take your foot off the brake pedal at like a certain speed, it'll start slowing down, and that is called regenerative braking. So it takes like I don't exactly remember how it works, but regenerative braking basically makes it so when you're like braking, some of that energy that's being
So the heat.
the energy, the friction, it's going back into the car and into the battery. Yeah,
That's a very LaFerrari thing to do.
it's
I think
more
they have
modern than you
regenerative
think.
braking. Yeah.
It's more modern. It's more common than you think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not really updated with my car lore recently. I've just been like thinking of RC cars.
Yeah,
really
that's
it,
your RC cars are electric cars.
Yeah, and they last 20 minutes for $400 worth of batteries. My goodness. But you know what? It's okay. That's the thing.
But like,
do what you love.
yeah,
right?
But like the thing about like the electric cars and that coming into
People are not
in
ready
more
for it yet.
prevalence. No, not even
Not
even
by
the
2030. It's
even the
impossible.
city, like the city itself's not going to be ready because you know how like we don't know how much electricity or energy it takes to even charge it up like 1%. And then imagine that spread out over like there's around 3.5 million in Edmonton.
Oh no, I forgot to charge my batteries. No.
There is around
Range anxiety.
there is like does Edmonton's population is 300 or not 300 3 million, like
Really?
almost or around
Oh.
3 million, right? So divide that for the average
And
average family size. I'd say it's around like 4 or 5 people, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
that
give or
3
take, yeah.
million divided by 4. Let's see, hold on.
hey Google, 3 million divided by 4.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7,500 thousand
750,000.
750,000 so
7,500.
750,000 homes
Oh
that
my
all
goodness.
need a charger.
That's a lot.
Not to mention whether they need 1 or 2 vehicles.
The EV ready houses are literally 14 kilometers away from downtown,
Yeah,
which is yeah.
yeah. That's why like it's not realistic for every vehicle to be fully electric.
It could be hybrid.
It
Yeah,
can be a
hybrid's
hybrid.
good.
Yeah, it could be a hybrid. Like if it's a hybrid, but if it's all electric by a certain time, it's not gonna reach that point.
And what sucks about it too is during winter, we
Exactly.
Edmontonians have one of us Edmontonians along with many other cities in Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
Our snow sucks,
Yeah.
right? Combine that with some neighborhoods not being paved,
Yeah.
right? So having an electric car that's not even doesn't even have good ground clearance some to begin with sometimes. It'll just suffer
They're
there.
also a lot
Having that
heavier.
on power, that torque, that initial torque, it's just gonna
Yeah.
dig your
if you,
hole.
If you ever if you ever like go inside an electric vehicle and you just go down, you go. Like they're very
Yep.
they're quick, but they're not fast.
It's torquey.
It's torquey.
Yeah, not fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But like the infrastructure is not gonna be there as well. They have 7 years to figure out the infrastructure to power that many vehicle chargers for every
They need to
home,
replace the gas
for new
stations
homes.
too.
Yeah.
And we I'd say that we don't have fast enough chargers and good enough batteries to do a regular long drive.
yeah.
For example, the what's it called? The CEO of Ford Motors, when he tried the F-150 Lightning, which is the electric version of the F-150, the first issue that he immediately encountered during his long drive was range.
Yep.
And he had literal range anxiety. So if Ford thinks that they're not ready for
Yeah.
just in general, the thing by 2030
It's
doesn't
not
feel
realistic.
plausible. Yeah.
Especially if you're going
And it's expensive
you're,
still.
you're passing through small towns as well. What the
Yeah.
fuck are those small towns gonna have?
They're
They're gonna have one
Yeah.
for a city of 5 for like a town of 500,000.
An underdeveloped
An
town.
underdeveloped town like in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
If there's one for like every 50 people, which that town probably only has 200 people.
The guys
But
and
then
gals
again,
there.
who's the guy that buys an electric car and drives it all the way out to the middle of buttfuck nowhere?
Nobody would
No
do that.
one.
It's not smart.
That's
I'd
why
say.
electric vehicles are purely city cars. Like
It's not going to be that popular.
when I was in Richmond, right? There's a Tesla. Like Tesla set up a bunch of
They have a
EV
Tesla superchargers there?
Yeah, they have superchargers. One of
Yeah.
the coworkers I have
How much do they pay?
at the shop, they were saying that like there was a line to get
Oh
to the
my
superchargers.
goodness.
And people stay in their cars, right? While they're charging. And then once they're going, it's like going to the bathroom in the middle of a hockey game.
Yeah, it's so inconvenient.
Yeah.
When you need to charge at that point in time.
Right?
That's gas still is very convenient, but if we are to continue gas, We sound,
would-
we
it would
sound like
have to be-
pure Albertans.
It would
the
have-
way we support Alberta oil.
It
We
would have
love
to be
Alberta
purely-
oil,
It would have
honestly.
to be purely hybrid vehicles.
Yeah, they have to be hybrid.
Or like hydrogen. But hydrogen's not gonna work here because it's too fucking cold,
That's true, yeah.
right? Because like the byproduct of hydrogen vehicles is water.
Yeah.
You know what that'll do in Edmonton? It'll freeze.
It's literally.
Yeah.
But you know, we've tried. What did Mazda do before with the Mazda Fury? Remember I think they made it run through vegetable oil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or there was another type of it. Oh no, it just ran on pure ethanol.
Okay.
But ethanol is expensive.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good experiment. It's a good thing to try, but you know, I'd say electric vehicles are still in the early stages.
Oh, definitely. And they've
But-
been around for a long time.
But like I was saying, if we are to want to get rid of get rid of gas-powered vehicles, like the old bodies, for example, there's a very high chance that it's just going to be converted to electric,
Yeah.
just like what we see in Cyberpunk or some of those cool stuff.
Yeah.
right? They will retrofit it, but also, it's not going to be popular yet because we don't have good enough technology like for example, winter, right?
Mhm. Like
It-
h- like how's it
Batteries
gonna
don't
for us?
work well during winter.
No. And
Yes, it needs to be cool,
Yeah.
but not cool enough that it can't start.
Like what you like take your phone for example, right? What happens when you use it
Dies.
during the winter?
Yeah,
It
just
dies faster than it does during the summer.
and it harms it too.
yeah.
Which is what I did to my Samsungs before. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah. I don't see it like it that 75 is just going to be all hybrids and
Yep,
you know
it's better for hybrids.
it's better if it's hybrid.
Oh, there you go. That's what I was gonna say. If we were to keep gas, we need to create cars that are much more fuel efficient
Right.
and produces less carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
Produces less. What's the word for it?
Carbon
Not
side?
carbon emission, but the general word for, like, its emissions, less emissions. There's a word for it, but don't worry about it. It's just less emissions in general,
Yeah.
right? So
Or they just come up with a way to be able to re-energize themselves through whether it's like regenerative braking, maybe putting like small turbines in like the front grille
mhm.
that'll turn a motor that'll generate like passively.
Mhm.
Like imagine like a pinwheel, right? Like you stick a pinwheel out the
Right. It's like
right.
it's very we need.
but like the most
looser-
yeah,
yeah.
but like make it more
Man, those have to be magnetized.
yeah or like they have to be
Magleved.
they have to
They have to
be
be magleved.
they have to be was it ecological? Yeah, ecological.
Economical.
No, economical is financings.
Okay, so ecological.
Ecological.
They're much more ecological.
Yeah. So like
Save the
like what I
turtles.
said before, like implement a solar panel into like the headlight or the top of the car. Like with you know how
Fisker
Tesla
has been doing that.
Hmm?
Fisker.
I don't know who they are.
No?
No.
So Fisker has actually tried that before. So Fisker started with Fisker Tramontana, I think. But Fisker has that
Oh.
one. Yeah. That one, I know you viewers don't see it, but they have this thing called Solar Sky,
Uh-huh.
and that's what they have as solar power.
Solar sky roof. You can harvest the sun rays to generate free energy to support the vehicle's battery powered motor. Exactly. That's
But-
what they should move towards.
But also the issue is that as much as it's there, it can only generate so much depending on the weather. If it's
Yeah.
sunny, go amazing.
yeah.
But
At least it's something.
it's something.
It's something,
It's a good attempt,
right?
but
Like even
you know.
like you see how like plants, right? Even with like the
photosynthesis.
yeah, like photosynthesis, they take whatever light they can, and they use it. So it shouldn't matter too much
Mhm.
what the weather is, as long as they can get that sun or the UV rays.
Yeah.
Because even when it's smoky, then they can
Like right now.
yeah, even when it's smoky, they need to be able to harness those UV rays,
That's true.
right?
You know what? What are your thoughts on the fires right now in Canada?
Global warming, isn't it? It's global warming.
I don't
People
know.
in the 50s fucked it. All for some money.
I'm not really sure.
Well, that's
What if
it
someone
makes it
just, like,
started.
Someone
Well, someone just
literally does it. on
someone just
purpose.
literally just put their match out on the ground. That's how it usually
That
starts.
is so bad, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they do.
Yeah, or like people like what they have to do is to make sure the campfires are out like when they're going camping, right? Or else it'll just start.
Yeah, some of them don't put it out.
Yeah, because Cologne is literally on fire right now.
Man, I was gonna go to Maui this next year.
Oh
but
yeah,
now
they,
it's
they
sort
have
of
that too.
recovering right now.
Yeah.
We don't
Wait,
even
no, that
know
means
if we're
it's
gonna
cheaper.
go.
That means
you're
it's cheaper.
No, it's not gonna be more expensive because they want to reconstruct.
No, that's cheaper because people don't want to go there.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. I saw this Instagram reel where this guy's like, I go to war-stricken countries because it's cheaper to tourist there.
So they're gonna go to Afghanistan because it's like really cheap.
It's really cheap.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
good.
No, but you're gonna get questioned when you get back.
Yeah.
Hey, why did you go there? Oh,
I
this
don't know,
is
it's
cheap.
just going around.
Ay, ay.
Oh man.
Well, state of the world right now, as of 2023, September 2.
Second. Wait, we
Back
just
to
dated this
school.
again. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
back to school.
Back to school. The parents are gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to deal with the little rascals anymore.
I'm actually very excited to go back to school because I only have 4 classes, and I have 26 hours of work.
I go for second year in March.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When are you gonna finish?
When I finish. Be patient.
Yep. So you don't have a definite time that you think you'll finish. Are you going on
It's
your own
within
pace?
4 or 5 years.
Who is it? Oh.
Yeah, because the only time I can go for schooling is, well, technically I can go for all the schooling now,
Yeah.
and then I just have to get my hours. But I'm just taking the approach of I'm just gonna do my schooling, get my hours, do my schooling, get my hours, kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's within 3-4 years now, because
Mm.
I originally was supposed to be in the January one, but then I
Mhm.
didn't pay fast enough, so I got kicked, and then I just joined the March one. It's a 2-month course for second year.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember how much it is to get the hours, or how much hours it is. I don't really pay attention. I just work, and then I'd be like, oh, I need this many hours? I'll just calculate how many days I've worked, and then I do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's not bad.
Yeah.
Right? And plus, I'd say you're not really worried about bigger financial responsibilities either.
Not yet.
Yeah, as of not yet.
Not yet.
Right? Me neither.
Right?
So,
We're still living with our parents.
and it's fine.
It's
like
fine.
like I said before,
They're happy
it's
to
fine.
have us.
Yeah. As just help,
Yeah, just help.
right? Just help at home.
Yeah.
That's big enough help for your parents.
You okay? Thinking about it, you're only ever really responsible for sometimes doing the dishes, doing your own laundry, and cleaning up your own room.
Oh, I'm different. I don't just do that. I'm responsible of the weed as well. The weed.
Oh, like the
weeding?
grass. I thought
Yeah,
you
the
were
grass. No, I don't. The household does not
You
do
made
weed.
it. You worded it so bad. I'm also in charge of the weed.
I'm in charge of the weed. Yeah, I dispense the weed at my house. No. I take out the weeds at the garden
Oh,
because yeah,
we
it's
don't
nice.
do that much. 'Cause, like,
It's like the Sisyphus thing. It just grows back. It looks nice, but once it grows back again, it's just so bad. So it really inclines you to just mow. But I actually don't know how to mow.
you
I'm
don't
not
know
em-
how to mow.
I'm not embarrassed to say
I
that.
learned how to
but
mow when I
don't
was
know how to
like
mow.
grade 6.
Really? My dad's not letting
We
me.
used to have this gas motor that was fucking loud, and then now Dad just does it when he goes outside because he does all this gardening stuff.
Does he have do you guys have an electric
Yeah,
one?
we have an electric motor.
Oh,
It's so nice. It's
Does
so
it just-
quiet.
Does it go whoosh like
no,
that?
it goes like, cause like the only thing it's okay. You know what's funny? After that, I'll tell you this thing that's funny.
'Kay.
The electric motor just sounds. You just hear like the propeller spinning.
Yep.
That's it.
That's
So
silent.
it's like, whereas the gas motor is like.
Yeah, I know. I have my headphones on, but
Yeah.
I can't keep my headphones on when I do that because I need to hear if I hit a rock or not. Right? If I hear a tong, that's it. I need to stop. Right? But then again, there's this thing called not having rocks.
No.
Right?
No.
So should probably pay attention, even
Yeah.
though, you know.
The funny thing
And our gas is still good. The gas is what's it called? It's still more. No, it's not more powerful than electric right now. It's noisier though,
Yeah, it's just noisy.
and I want to maintain ours soon, for the winter, so, before, because I don't want anything to freeze inside it. Because I have just to sidetrack really quick. Oh, actually, tell me the funny thing that you were gonna say before you forget it, like last time.
Electric cars have a speaker in the back that'll just play engine
Oh, yeah.
noises.
I hate that so much. I hate that. The artificial noises based on how far your foot is on the throttle.
Yeah.
My goodness. It
Like
is
like normally
the
like
stupidest waste of electricity
the
in
electric
the car.
vehicles, they're just like
Isn't that typically a BMW thing to do?
yeah.
See? Yeah.
It's a BMW
Oh
thing.
my goodness.
I think the Dodge, like the new, was it the Dodge Charger? Is that their the
No, the Charger is
no.
I would not-
What was the one they like just released with the fuck? What was it? Okay, hold on. Let me search. Okay. Say what you're doing.
so I have this Nitro RC car, right? And the issue with it is that during winter I have to keep it inside the house. Because if it stays in the garage, it's going to freeze the nitro fuel in it, and it's going to be really hard to run the next year that it comes. So it has many gas powered things at our house. They have to be at a good temperature to run properly. So it was a Dodge Daytona SRT.
Yeah, it was the Dodge Charger Daytona EV.
Oh my goodness.
They played it, or like they released it, and then it's just like an engine. It's just a speaker out the back.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
It appeals to the people who like the things now,
Yeah.
but the purists, like me, I don't like that.
No.
I don't want a fake V8 coming from Gran Turismo 7. No way.
No.
I don't know, man. Yeah. A lot has definitely been changing, and I say I've been having difficulty adjusting.
Two.
I just sound old. Right? It's like I'm just here. I don't want to change anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I know how you feel. Okay, for all of you that are older than us, we understand, but also don't get on about us saying that we're old, because we're both. He's 22. I'm 21. We just feel old. I still feel 18.
No, you should, because
Right?
the way that the fact that you don't have savings.
Okay,
You know what? I don't
I put
either.
500 into TFSA every month. Okay, that's $3,000 over a year. So 2 years, $6,000.
That's still
Wait, no.
technically something.
Five times 12 is 60.
My TFSA stopped.
It's 6,000. 6,000 a year.
My-
So that's good.
that's
It's good. Okay, I have
technically
some
something, yeah.
savings. I just don't have it in my savings account. It's just somewhere else.
Right. It's still something.
Yeah.
It's just
Or the way
you just have no access.
It's my investment. I have a TFSA account that's just.
It
I
just
think
grows, right?
It's from when I started it in like 2020. It gained $200 since 2020.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how much is no, don't tell them how much actually is there. But $200 is still small,
It's still small.
right?
But
So we should
At least it's something.
think about passive income.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of my comrades have been doing that, and I must say it's
What
slowly
do you
getting
mean,
into
like,
me.
What do you mean, like passive income?
So we have websites that we run, for example, and then
okay.
people buy through that link. It's like an affiliate link,
Right.
and then people would just buy stuff there. Some money comes into you, and
Mhm.
then voila, passive income.
Mm.
Mm. You still have to maintain it for a few hours a day,
Yeah.
but it's less hassle,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then again, the reason why I can't do it yet is because I'm not in the mental state yet to look at investments and such. I'm very happy with those who have thought about it now, having their
Yeah.
business, I'd say. But for me, it's it'll take time for me still.
Mm-hmm.
But I will get into it eventually, and I know
Yeah,
I have partners.
You should start pretty soon.
Yeah, because my hobbies are getting much more expensive than they should be, so
Yeah.
I need to fund those.
I
with
built
that.
this PC in like 2020, so it's 3 years. I think it's a Ryzen 5 I have in here.
So 2 more years on this one.
Almost 2 more. Yeah, 2 more years.
2 more years before you start thinking it's pretty slow.
2 more years until I start thinking about making it into a server.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
into a external storage space.
And it be like that. You know, that's the state of technology. It's since it keeps on evolving every year, we have to update them every 5-7 years, or until the battery is bad or it's just too slow to tolerate.
Yeah.
Right? I
Yeah.
bought my S22 Ultra because I know if I get a top dollar phone, its quality and its services will last me pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I like the experience of this phone. It's huge. I get to watch things in 4K and have no issue with it. Right? And I enjoy my phone, I must say. But because it's a big purchase, it's also good access to trade in,
Yeah.
right? Up until that 5 year mark. It's because it still technically costs a lot,
Right.
right? And the more expensive the gear is, the more you get 5 years on.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's just, if inflation's happening, it's there's no point sometimes. That's why it's fine. Look, comrades, it's fine for you to buy things now, okay? Because eventually, for me, my
Eventually you'll die and it won't
you
matter
will die.
anymore.
That's the nihilistic way of thinking of things. But
Yes.
optimistically, things will definitely get more expensive. It will be $700 now, but $1,500 3 to 10 years from now. Okay, that's a 3.1 jump from the CPI index. Sorry, that was very Yeah, I failed economics, but I still
You
got
know
the
a lot of
terminology right.
economics.
I
Yeah.
got my terminology, I think. Please correct me. But I know CPI is just a consumer price index.
Well, yeah, it depends.
It's just
on,
the
like,
buying. It's the buying
It's also
power
like
of a dollar.
nostalgia,
It's also just
right?
nostalgia.
Because look at like Nintendo 64s or like Game Boys now, right? They're
Mm-hmm.
so expensive,
Oh yeah,
right?
it's so hard for me to play Pokemon White 2 though, because like mine got
You guys stole it.
No, mine
no,
wasn't
yours
stolen.
got
I
left.
left it in
You left it
Montreal.
in Montreal.
But I'm not worried about it anymore.
I
Someone
have
else is
Pokemon
happening
White
with it,
too.
and it's $400 now, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
OG copy,
Yeah. I got a copy of Pokemon Platinum for like $120.
and for some people that's not bad.
That is not bad for Pokemon Platinum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
For the price that it's going up right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Things are, yes, they're getting more expensive. One, because they're getting old, and two, because of the nostalgia factor to it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, there's also these things called emulators.
Yeah. I used to play a lot of Pokemon Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Emerald is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon games.
Oh yeah, I liked Pokemon Quartz because it was exactly like Emerald, but all of the Pokemon were fake.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
never
I technically
I
played
never played
Emerald.
any of the Fakemon ones. I played mainly Pokemon Emerald
I love Pokemon
because it was the only one that
Quartz.
could run on my grandparents' all-in-one fucking PC that would.
Ooh,
every
all-in-ones are the worst
Yeah.
in terms of financial
Yeah,
stuff.
every Saturday,
Holy.
like when we were younger, every Saturday our dad would drop us off at our grandma's house so they would babysit us while they go to work. Sometimes we'd sleep over there.
Mm-hmm.
It was either I would watch Pokemon or I would play Pokemon. What would happen when we watched Pokemon is that we found this website. It was like Pokemon.org. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
It was a video hosting website with all the Pokemon episodes, all the way from
Oh,
Indigo,
that's nice.
from Indigo, all the way up to that current generation, which at that time was black and white. And
Oh,
we
really?
watched all the way through at least a couple times. So whenever we caught up, we would go back and then we'd start again.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so much so to almost to the point where we memorize like all the Pokemon theme songs.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I can only remember up to Gen 5 now.
Yeah, and then
The newer generations, no. That's
yeah,
not my thing.
and
Oh!
then,
Oh, you know what? Finish yours. I'll get to mine.
and then like when I played Pokemon, I played Pokemon Emerald maybe 6 or 7 times.
Damn, eh?
Yeah, yeah. I played like 6 or 7 times. It Pokemon Emerald's a good game.
My OG Pokemon game was Pokemon Leaf Green.
Oh yeah,
GBA Advance.
damn.
That was my first legitimate Pokemon
My
experience.
first legit Pokemon experience was Pokemon Heart Gold.
Oh.
I fucking
With the DS one?
yeah, with the DS.
With the walking thing?
I had the walking thing. Okay. I am so mad. Okay, what happened? Okay, whenever you in that year when the Pokemon Heart Gold got released, they came out with what was called the Pokewalker.
Yeah.
Right?
So
It was like a
good.
Tamagotchi thing.
Yeah.
You have it with you, and you would like there would be Pokemon on it that you could transfer over. What happened was I booted it up one day and I saw that there was a Mew. There was a Mew. I transferred it over. It was a shiny Mew.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, yeah, it was like a shiny Mew. I don't know whether no, it didn't have it wasn't shiny, sorry. Let me rephrase that and let me think about what I'm going to say. The Pokewalker I had a Mew that had Japanese characters. So it was a Japanese Mew.
Ooh, that is
I didn't
pretty
transfer
rare
it.
at the
I didn't
time.
transfer it over. I lost the fucking Pokewalker.
fuck.
And I'm
no.
so mad till this day. So mad
Holy.
till this day.
Well, move on. no, I wouldn't move on from that either. Harsh. That's
yeah,
harsh.
it was a Japanese Mew. I was like, what the fuck? It's not Mew. It looks like a different character. Like the name, right?
Hmm.
And then I lost the Pokewalker.
Have you been getting into Pokemon Sleep lately? Like, what
I
level
have
are
an
you?
Umbreon now.
What?
I'm rank 14.
Ooh.
I evolved my Eevee recently into an Umbreon. I have a Riolu that I'm.
I want a Sylveon so bad.
It's pretty. You just get an Eevee and then you just have to sleep with
Yeah,
it
I have
150 hours.
Oh, that's freaking a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 14, 15.
And then I
days.
have 2 shinies. I have a shiny.
How do you encounter shinies?
I think it's
just have good
it's
sleep.
yeah, no.
Just
I think
sleep better.
Get good. It's a skill issue. No, I think it's just random. It's like just odds.
Oh, yeah, just by chance.
Yeah, just by chance.
I have
I have 2 shinies. I have a shiny Magnemite and I have a shiny Pichu, which I evolved into Pikachu. So I'm
Mhm.
now waiting to get it into.
I've so far evolved 2 Pokemon, which was Charmander and
I
Pikachu.
evolved Bulbasaur.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I also evolved Umbreon as well. Yeah.
Okay, so you're ranked.
I have
14.
3 Eevees.
I'm only ranked 9.
I have 3 Eevees.
Here's my team.
Oh damn. I'll
The
get mine up-
Ghastly's
I'll get mine
great,
up too.
and my Mareep.
Yeah. You should
I'm
give
just
Pokemon
update-
Sleep a try, alright?
But my issue with Pokemon Sleep is that, because I sleep.
You sleep with your brother.
Yeah, the same room as my brother,
That
and
sounds bad.
he would wake up, right?
Yeah.
He would wake up earlier than me, and my Pokemon Sleep would just stop recording because
Yeah.
it thinks I woke up. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man.
One time my
like
phone
that.
fell asleep and I only got like 2 hours. Or not my
See?
phone fell asleep, my phone died. Because it
Yeah.
wasn't plugged in properly.
Me, I recorded mine so that it's, I didn't turn it
Man,
on today.
shiny Pikachu just looks like.
It's just orange.
No, he looks like a tan girl in anime. You know, the tan girls are the best girls.
Tan girls are best girls, for real.
We were supposed to talk about high school.
We didn't talk about
We
high
didn't.
school.
I was thinking it's like earlier.
Well, we talked about high school before.
Earlier we got into we were getting into it. And I was like, okay, we're actually gonna go down this, and then nope, we just started
No.
talking about Alberta things.
Typical Alberta gripes.
I know, right?
But you know what? Every city has its own, issues,
Yep.
right? Can't change that. Everyone's gonna complain about something, and we both fed.
Are you? Oh, you're Ultra 1. I'm Ultra 2.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Yeah,
also. I'll be Ultra 3 by tomorrow.
can't be me. I don't feed my Snorlax consistently.
Yeah, I kind of forget every now and then.
Yeah. Oh, my Pikachu, my
your
my
Raichu.
Raichu is sleepy. I named it Aurelien.
What?
I named it Aurelien
Aurélien?
Yeah.
Like orange rat?
No, Aurelian.
Oh.
Yeah, but the French version of it. Aurelian.
Oh. Do you want to know what I named my Eevee that turned into an Umbreon?
What?
I called it VVEVV. Because you know how
God.
Eevee's
Yeah.
what is it? A palindrome. You
Yeah.
know what a palindrome is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Taco cat, spelled backwards.
Taco
as
cat,
Taco
yeah,
cat.
yeah.
Or race car.
Alomomola.
Really?
Alomomola.
Is actually a
It's a palindrome.
what?
Yeah. Eevee's a palindrome as well. What other ones are there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool. I did not. Alomomola? I did not know.
Really?
Nope.
Kind of knew that all the time.
Oh, great thing. I need to recommend this to you guys. To my 2-hour comrades.
Oh,
watching.
yes.
Exploding
Kitten.
Kittens.
I've played that game.
Great game.
I
for real,
played
for real.
it before. I just don't remember how to play it.
I need to sleeve the cards. And
Oh, gosh.
yeah. I haven't opened it yet, but I want to sleeve them really bad so that I don't have to worry about damaging them. There's a card shop close to my partner's apartment, and I could just go there and buy sleeves for these. And I would love to buy sleeves for them because honestly, these are, I'd say they're good cards,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I want to take care of them. So,
So back to school.
yeah, back to school.
Back to school.
Well, you and I are going back. That's for sure.
Well, I'm eventually going back. You're going back sooner.
Oh,
than
I'm
I
going.
am.
I'm going back
Yeah. Are you excited? Like, wait, what year
I
are you in for?
3.
You're in year 3.
As of this semester, still year 3. January semester, I'll be year 4.
Okay, so you could be doing a, what's it called? Student teaching
Yeah.
by next September.
I start next year.
Next-
January, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, that's when I
that's
start
part of your
student
your
teaching.
student teaching.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
What do you
gonna
hope?
be.
Do you get placed or do you pick?
I'm gonna be placed,
You're
but
gonna
if
be
I had
placed.
connections, I could have been to our old high
Oh,
school.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have connections. You just hit up the teachers.
I don't know if our history teacher's still there.
History or language arts?
History.
History, like social?
Yes.
Older woman?
Yes. She's still there?
No, she retired.
See? She retired before I told her to retire. I told her to retire. Wait for me. I told her to wait for me.
Yeah,
You didn't.
She retired.
But then again,
last,
everyone has their plan.
last year.
Last year.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Man, see, I got no more connections. Maybe our art teacher.
Our teacher's still there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Then I'll probably ask.
and
her.
the language arts teacher was there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not really sure anymore at this point. They'll just put me anywhere.
Hmm.
But I'd love to be
Yeah, at our
by
old high
Westmount
school.
or by Westmount.
So Mac.
Yeah. I'd love to try at least there.
Why do I keep looking myself in the viewfinder and I think I'm going like this way, but it's like that
Recently,
way.
I've also been balding. If you guys saw the Instagram thing, my goodness,
Yeah,
the
you-
sigh.
I don't look too bad until like
Oh, I
you
could
can
go
kinda
do
see
that
it.
anime thing.
You can be the hentai protag.
Yeah.
See, I just did it again because I think it's like the wrong way. It's
There
this
you
way.
go. I'm a
You can't see this if you're listening.
anti-protagonist now.
You can't see this if you're listening.
No, you
but-
gotta watch this.
you gotta watch
around an hour and 2 in.
it. Yeah.
Oh yes.
I swear. So I see some kids, like these days, walk around with
Like
that
this?
hairstyle. Yeah, and I'm like, how?
This is
Why?
actually cringe.
It's so bad.
I'd say this is
Hair gets
actually
in your
cringe.
eyes. It messes with your eyelashes too.
No, it I can't see. Imagine driving like this.
Yo, I
would
swear,
never.
No. Hell no.
No.
F that.
No way.
Why are kids so weird these days, man? You
it's-
could rock
we're-
a mullet. I'm just saying.
I know.
You can
I'm
rock
waiting
a mullet.
for it. I am waiting for it. Plus my boots.
Yeah.
Yo,
Give me like a friggin' rocker.
I can't wait for it to grow this out.
I don't like long hair. I remember when I had long hair, like it came down like here.
Yeah.
From like, it was longer on the top, but
So what
it
do you
just got
think
to a
of
point
having
where it's-
longer hair? Should I just get a mullet then?
I think you can rock a mullet pretty well. You can rock it pretty well.
I think it's because I have a flat head.
Yeah.
And mullets, just by general, it always has that square top, right?
Yeah, square-ish
So I think
top.
I can pull
But
it off.
you have to have a nice flow.
I
well.
think I do.
And like a good middle part too, because you have a good middle part, right?
Our hairstylist, apparently my cut is right somewhere here. It's biased
Yeah.
towards one side, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I could look emo too.
There you go.
Oh, I see. What's it called? What's the lyrics for that?
What? What?
Shadows in my room.
Oh. What the fuck was that? That was not that song.
It's not that song.
Well, I know what. Yeah.
I downloaded
it's
the
Juice
wrong.
WRLD. It's Juice WRLD.
Yeah, I downloaded.
You downloaded
the
the parody.
Yeah, the wrong song. Yeah.
Man, I still remember that Nut and You parody you showed me.
Oh, that's so good.
The Michael Jackson parody.
That one's so good. Man, the songs I've been listening to recently, you have no idea. So
No.
we did get copyrighted, eh?
Oh yeah.
How did that go?
Well.
So what did you exactly? No, not exactly, but what did you do in general?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, they allowed it?
Oh no! Like, cause we got copyrighted for another podcast.
Yeah.
Cause you played it through your headphones, which in turn played it through the desktop, but I didn't hear it from my side for some
Really?
reason. I didn't hear it from my side because when you were like screen recording or
Yeah.
when you were playing yours, I couldn't hear it from my speakers because it was going to your
Oh.
headphones.
Okay.
So I didn't know
Mhm.
that you played a song.
Ah.
But it's not a strike. It's just copyrighted.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then for the other one, for the video,
Yeah.
I just forgot to make an account for it on Epidemic Sound. So once that made that account, the subscription to Epidemic Sound, it's all cleared. It's all good.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Well, glad it all got cleared out.
Yeah. Except for that one podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's just unfortunate.
Ay. Oh well, it's not like they're gonna do everything. Anyways. It's just that one specific song that
Yeah.
we did. So, yeah,
Well, the whole thing gets copyrighted.
yeah, the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, until you remove it or do something about it,
Yeah.
right?
But like the other options I had were, they don't really make it better. Cause like there's like thing on like a YouTube editor, if you like copyright, it's like take out the audio just for this part. But
Yeah.
then it would just be like 2 minutes of just silence.
Yeah, I know. They copyright more than it should.
Yeah. And then it was
Sometimes.
like try and like take out the music but keep the voices in, and it just sounds like I see your shadow.
Yeah, I
like
know.
that. It does not sound like, so I just left it because if he says like the artist allows it on YouTube, it's fine. It as long as it's a strike. It's not a strike. It's just
Mhm.
copyrighted. It's fine. Who cares?
Oh,
It is what it is.
is what it
It is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Anywho, I
that's-
wonder by the time this podcast comes out, our third member will be ready.
that is true. Yeah.
Because this should come out. Because last week's podcast will be that one.
Yeah.
And then the next other week's ones would be the music one. And then
Yeah.
this will be after that. So 3 weeks.
Oh.
So he's going to have 3 weeks worth of recovery time.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully he'll be all good and he doesn't
I know.
nothing else bad happens to him.
Condolences,
Knock on wood.
but you will get better.
He will
Promise.
get better.
You will get better.
We will put you back together.
it's like I can fix you.
I can fix you.
Okay. So that's it.
That's what William Afton said to his his
Oh.
kids
My goodness.
when they got murdered.
Yeah.
What do you think of the? Okay, before we like end it off, what do you think of the FNAF movie?
I haven't watched it yet.
No, it's not out. It's the trailers.
Oh, the trailers? I haven't watched them yet either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to see them soon
Mm-hmm.
because I do sort of want to watch it.
It has me intrigued. Like the trailers
Yeah.
are slowly giving out like more and more hints as to what the movie will have.
Oh, I'm surprised that it got
But it looks
green lighted by Blumhouse of all places.
Blumhouse. What else did they do? What else? What other things did Blumhouse do?
It's one of I'd say one of the few reputable productors. production
studios.
Yeah, production studios.
Oh, they did Insidious.
Yeah, they did the Insidious. Passenger apparently is really good.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it, but Blumhouse.
Oh yeah, I've
It's
seen
good.
it.
Yeah.
Exorcist. There's Five Nights at Freddy's.
I want to check that soon. The
When is it
Exorcist.
coming out? Oh, October 27th.
Oh wow. They did Megan. Why? I didn't like Megan.
Really?
I didn't like the movie.
Anyways, but yeah, I remember when I was like scared of Five Nights at Freddy's. Like when they first.
I suck
came
so
out.
bad at like gaming it. So.
Okay, yeah, I used to like. I played on the. Remember when they come out with mobile games too?
They still are
yeah. They had like the mobile version of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I would play that on my friend's phone during recess. I would use a strategy that I got off YouTube to beat it.
typical Markiplier thing.
Yeah.
So, oh, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll get to see it.
Yeah, you definitely should check it
I
out.
will.
And watch. Did we talk about anime? No, that was the other one.
That was the other one. Yeah.
That was the other one.
But anywho, that's about it we got for tonight.
That's how we.
Actually,
got
what
for
time
today.
do we? What time do you turn these? What time do you upload?
I upload at 12 in the morning. I can schedule it.
Okay.
That's why.
So
Yeah.
that's about it for this morning's podcast.
Just say today.
Today.
That's it for today's podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by
Nobody.
no one, because we don't have any yet. Maybe.
I like how that's like the full.
Follow our Instagram. We have an Instagram page. It's at initial F. Fuck, what is it?
Are you gonna put that thing where you put it right where I'm pointing, or is that a difficult thing?
Maybe at initial F podcast on Instagram, where we will start posting a little more often now because we need to promote ourselves much better.
Or it becomes our spam account.
I'll give you the things and then you just spam shit.
I bet.
Like, cool.
But anyways,
Anyways,
have a good day, comrades.
yes. Why do you keep saying comrades?
You know why? Before we even actually end, it's because it's gender neutral.
Really?
Comrades.
Comrades are neutral.
And
Because I
along
always
with friends. Hey, friends, you know. Or hey, Greg. But friends or comrades, for me, because I'm going to be social teacher, comrades just sounds better. Sounds more on them in theme.
I could get on them.
You'd rock with that.
I could get on them. It's like, what the on theme? Okay, yeah, I get it.
You'd be on theme.
Shut up, you fucking trilingual.
So yeah.
I'm barely bilingual. I'm actually not bilingual.
You are bilingual.
Bye. Okay, wait, no. I had something else to say. I want to learn more languages.
You should.
Well,
Language
I know
is
like
good.
some I know some I sound so whitewashed when I say that.
So don't worry about it.
I know some
I know
Tagalog.
fobs.
I know some Tagalog. I know some Tagalog. I know some Japanese. I think I might know more Japanese than Tagalog in some cases.
And that's fine.
It's completely fine. Until I go back to the Philippines where they try and speak to me and I don't know shit.
The question is always, I think that Tagalog ka pa ba? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, ano,
Yeah, I became the subject of like interest in at work because like they were always talking how, oh, you should go speak French, please, I want to hear it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Dance monkey.
Yeah. I've been popular at work recently for that.
Really?
My goodness.
Really?
But anyways, that's
That does it for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Follow us. Give us a follow on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If I look dumb, it's fine. Like it's fine for me to point Virginity rocks.
We'll start like come up with actual video ideas as for like just stuff we want to do
Should.
other than podcasts. We'll
Yeah.
get our third member on once he recovers.
Mm-hmm.
Safety to him.
Mm-hmm.
Pray for his safety and healing.
Yeah.
And yeah, follow us on Instagram, YouTube,
We have
Spotify
too.
Spotify as well. If for those people that don't use YouTube, I use Spotify a lot more than I use YouTube
Oh, yeah.
because I'm at work.
I watch podcasts like an absolute
You watch
maniac.
podcasts, I listen to podcasts. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the difference between you and I.
We are not the same.
We are not the same.
Okay. That's about it.
Bye.
I'm assuming that's where you cut it.